James Melendez, we have Pedroncelli Dry Creek Valley. This is Merlot coming from the Bench Vineyard. Stay tuned and I'll tell you about this wine. So up is Pedroncelli. It's a fantastic place to visit if you're in Dry Creek Valley. It's really a no-nonsense, fun place to visit, superbly friendly, wonderful staff, family-owned, 90 years in the making, and one where I've had plenty of experiences with the Pedroncelli family, and they're just fantastic people. So this wine here is, I think, a splendid example of a producer who cares about producing great wines, as well as a balanced price point that is really approachable. I do hear from people complaining about price points from many wine country in California. And, I definitely try to, give suggestions on things to try if someone's looking for a specific wine in a specific price point. So this discussion here is not just about the price point, but it's something to, it caught my attention, obviously, over time, that the producer does a very nice job at a very reasonable price point. So here's what we have. So this is Pedroncelli's Dry Creek Vineyard Bench Vineyard 2016 vintage. This one is 14.2% ABV. Now, here's a back label for your inspection here. So the wine spends 12 months in American oak, 30% of that is new. And so I think this wine is handsome. So something very funny happened to me recently. Somebody online, it wasn't this wine, it was a different Merlot. And they said, I didn't know you liked Merlot, I thought you hated it. I think there was a discussion I had with this person where I said, no, here's a wine variety that I really don't like. So people have this thing about Merlot that it's too middle of the road, it's not distinctive, it's not something that is to be enjoyed, it's too much pent up with the movie Sideways, and we're still not quite over that movie in some ways, which is unfortunate. I don't mean me or you as a viewer, but I mean in terms of say the cultural milieu of wine, and to me that's very funny. Odd enough that this fictional character has such an influence on the wine industry, it makes no sense. Bordeaux variety just balancing out and being on its own, and to really express beautifully why the Bordelais love this variety. If they didn't like it, it would not be part of many a Bordeaux wine coming from France. I think we have this wine grape, and it's been produced not just in Sonoma County, Dry Creek Valley, but also Napa and around California and around the world. So it is a legitimate grape, a beautiful expression, and I think it's a really lovely wine. So this is 92 points out of 100 points. So this is giving notes of black, red, bramble notes, as well as violet notes, cedar, juniper, forest characterization, as well as fennel notes. And next, the palate characterization. Balanced wine here, and I think that's the beauty of this Merlot. Balanced because it's not going to be, I think, that before mentioned characteristic Merlot. And I think a lot of people think of Merlot just being that berry bomb, and it really isn't, especially a well-made, well-produced Merlot like this wine here. I think it's giving that expressiveness and the balance of blackberry to fennel notes to pepper, as well as cardamom characterization, bay leaf, and a bit of lavender notation on the finish. And I think this is a splendid wine. So, not only taste this wine, purchase this wine by looking down below and receiving in your own home state if your state allows DTC shipments from California. And also to think about this producer to visit. So if you're in Sonoma and you have a car and you're traveling around visiting wineries, you don't need an appointment, but you do need an appointment for more specialized tastings there. It's a superbly friendly, come as you are, no nonsense winery. Really fantastic wines here. Sauvignon Blanc, Chardonnay, Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot like this wine, Zinfandel, you're gonna be tasting Pinot Noir, and definitely seek out their port style wine, fantastic. Thank you for watching. More information to get on the producer down below. And also do me a favor, give a like on this video and subscribe right here if you haven't done so already. And if you have, thank you so much. I love doing this. I appreciate your support. More reviews to come, and I look forward to the adventures on my tasting table ahead. Thank you for watching. Santé.